Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. In this video, I wanted to give you an updated Techo Kaigi where I do a 2025 recap and a 2026 sort of planner or look ahead. For the 2025 recap, this is everything I used this year. I wouldn't go in depth in each of these because I already have different videos for that, but I will link them in the cards and description. First, we have my memory keeping journal in this A6 Hobonichi Graph Notebook. I'm loving the freedom I have with this, and you can see it is gaining chunk. So definitely, I will do something similar for next year. Next, I have my traveler's notebook system in the regular size, and this carries my personal diary and Hobonichi Weeks. I am loving this format, so this will carry over to 2026. This dot grid insert still has many pages left, so this will continue to be my dear diary until I run out of this insert. And this Hobonichi Weeks is a spring start, so I can continue using this until the week of March 31st. I also have my Traveler's Notebook Passport, which serves as my everyday carry and which now doubles as my art journal. This will carry 3 inserts, so my blank note-taking insert, my sticker release insert, and my watercolor insert. I'm happy with the setup, so this will also carry over to next year. I'm also using this field notes as my writing journal, and I still have a few pages with this, so this will also definitely continue. Finally, I have this Midori Blank Notebook and this Hobonichi cover, and this is my media and reading journal and commonplace book. I'm not very consistent with this, but I'm trying to update more, so hoping to progress with this next year. I actually started using this in 2024, so 2026 will be its third year. And I wish I get to fill this so I can figure out a new way to refresh my media journal and commonplacing. So generally, my 2025 system really worked for me, and I'm glad I'm sticking with this system so far. This is a Techo Kaigi spread I made recently, and it's kind of my plans or wish list for 2026. It's not the most practical lineup, but I still wanted to consider it, so this isn't final and I'm still thinking about it. The first combo I was thinking of is the Garden of Botany A5 cover paired with a black Gingham HON and the cousin. With this one, I was toying with the idea of combining my memory keeping and media and reading journal. So my plan is to do my media and reading entries in the weekly section while the memory keeping goes in the daily pages. But since my systems for both this year are already working, this does feel like an unnecessary expense for now. Another thing I consider an unnecessary expense is me wanting a Liberty Fabrics HON A6 to be my art journal. However, I found that I have a perfectly working art journal system for now, so I'm also going to stick with that. I am also eyeing the Tolight Weeks because I really love using this system, and this is the cover that really caught my attention among the Weeks lineup. I do have some time to decide though because my current weeks is an April start, so there may be a 2026 spring release that can also grab my attention. For this one, I was also feeling a little ambitious in having a dedicated system for my work planner. So in this system, I was planning to use the Amarone cover in A5 to hold a Midori diary thin and the Hobonichi weekly supplement. I love the format of this specific Midori because it has monthly dated pages, but the rest are grid pages. So it's more or less like the Hobonichi Day Free, but without the quotes. I also wanted the supplement to try time blocking and being more mindful of managing my time. As for the TN diary items, I usually make it a point to purchase them every year because I collect them and use the sticker set a lot, so I included that. Finally, this is more of a wish list because I don't really need them, but I do want them a lot, and that is the Frog and Toad collection. It kills me that the letter and the kite are two of my favorites, and they are actually featured in both the Weeks and the A6 cover, so it would be really nice to have them, but with resellers' exorbitant prices, I doubt I'd go for it. And that's it so far for this quick Techo Kaigi video. I'll share my final lineup once I decide what I really want and when I have bought the actual items, but for now, I'm really taking my time to decide because these things aren't cheap and I don't want to regret my purchases. If you've made it to the end, please comment a Christmas tree emoji so I can thank you with a comment of my own. Thanks so much for joining me and see you on the next video.